Here are my 3 FPL transfer tips for Game Week 6 along with my reaction to Game Week 5. Let's get into it. So for starters, I'm going to apologise for my eye infection. It's been bugging me for a few weeks now. But anyway, let's start with Gabriel from Arsenal. He's got great fixtures for the next 3 weeks, and if you're on wildcard, I think he's essential. He's scored goals in back-to-back games and he's got an XG of 0.2 per 90. Now I started in Game Week 1 with Saliba because I thought it was more assured for minutes. But I've made a sideways move to Gabriel this week. And this is mainly because he looks like scoring from every set piece. If you actually look how Arsenal set up on set pieces, Saliba occupies the goalkeeper in the 6-yard box while Gabriel makes the runs to the back post. And as a result of that, Gabriel is the danger man, and if they keep getting good deliveries into the box from Saka, which they are, he's easily going to score 4, 5, 6, 7 goals at least this season. And this is sort of shown in the stats. Saliba is yet to have a shot this season, while Gabriel has had 5 shots, all in the 6-yard box. I think everyone knows that Arsenal have a great defence, and I think for that extra 0.1 million, he is worth it over Saliba. Couple that with his fixtures of Leicester at home, Southampton at home and Bournemouth away, I think he's got clean sheet potential and goal potential over the next few weeks. Leicester haven't looked great going forward and they've got the second worst expected goals in the league. So if you're on wildcard or you're looking to bring in an Arsenal defender this week, he's a no-brainer. So next up, I'm going to talk about another player that's popular for wildcard Game Week 6, and that's Bryan Mbeumo. His ownership is creeping up, but he's still gone quite a bit under the radar, I think. He's got 4 goals in his opening 5 games. In that time, he's played City and Liverpool away, and I think 4 goals from the opening fixtures that he's had is really good returns. Even if you look at his long-term stats, he's very consistent. He's got 47 goal involvements in 100 matches for Brentford. He's got West Ham at home this week, which is a great fixture for him because West Ham have the second worst expected goals conceded in the league. And even if you look at the next 4 fixtures after that, his fixtures are really good. I feel really bad because I recommended Jackson last week, who was also playing West Ham, but you just have to look at things objectively, and I do think Bryan Mbeumo will get some returns this week. Now, another player who's had a really good start to life under Arne Slot is Luis Diaz, and I think he's a player that you should definitely be looking at this week. He's got 0.83 expected goal involvements per 90, and this is why he's the top scoring midfielder in FPL currently. He's got Wolves away this week, and Wolves have conceded the joint most goals this season alongside Everton. Couple that with the fact that Liverpool are top for expected goals this season, it just adds up to goals for Liverpool. And if Liverpool get goals, you can expect Luis Diaz to be in amongst them. Okay, so looking at Game Week 5, it was a pretty good game week for me. I got a green arrow that took me to 540k. I finished the game week with 68 points, and overall my team just did pretty well. Of course there was a bit of luck in there, but I also had a few unlucky moments this week. Jota was benched, João Pedro was also benched, and now it looks like he might be out for a few weeks at least. Some other notes this week: Nicholas Jackson, who I recommended for last week, got 3 returns. He got 2 goals and an assist against West Ham. Although he's got pretty tough fixtures coming up, I sort of regret not going for him. I went for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and that was really to free up money so that I could get Saka in Game Week 6. This has sort of turned out okay because I was a little bit worried that Jota's price might go down after his benching. In fact, it might have by the time I upload this video. But I've managed to get Saka for this week, but at the same time it still hurts because I would have liked to have got those 16 points that he got in that game week. Gabriel, who I've already mentioned, he's got back-to-back goals. He's essential on wildcard, I believe. He doesn't look like he's competing for his place. It looks like Calafiori and Timber are competing for the fullback positions. His partnership with Saliba looks really solid, and I can't see Arteta changing that anytime soon. Haaland got a goal against Arsenal. He looks fixture-proof. He scored in every game so far this season, and he looks like a decent captaincy option every week. A lot of people went for Salah this week. I actually went for Cole Palmer, but Haaland outscored both of them thanks to his bonus points. Chris Wood's another player that's gone a bit under the radar. He's got 3 goals in his opening 5 fixtures. He's got 0.55 expected goals per 90. And surprisingly, it looks like he's on penalties ahead of Morgan Gibbs-White. Now, something that didn't happen in Game Week 5 but has happened midweek. Raya was left out of Arsenal's cup tie against Bolton, so there's every chance that I'll be playing with 10 players this week. I wanted to take a risk that he starts the Leicester match because I don't want to take a hit to get another goalkeeper in, knowing that I want to get Raya in later down the line. Okay, so there's my transfer tips for Game Week 6. Let me know if you're wildcarding this week and considering any of these players. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one.